Right here with Coach Donny Pritzlaff from Rutgers. Coach, pretty intense match, great match between Marinelli and Richie Lewis. Your guy Richie came out on top. Talk about the match for us. Two competitors going at it.
Yeah, no, that Iowa guy's tough. You know, he beat Richie twice. Richie started slow, which concerned me because the kid got to his legs immediately, right into the action, and that was concerning because Richie's usually not a slow starter. So to see that right away, I was worried about his mind a little bit. But then he bounced back great, got back on his feet, and dictated a lot of the pace, I thought. And you know, he wants that match. He wants to beat that guy, and that was something that was important to him. And he got it done. But you know, this is really just setting the table for in 2 weeks, and I'm sure they're gonna meet again. That kid's a tough competitor, and he probably didn't feel like he wrestled his best this weekend, but you know, he's going to be a guy that's right in the hunt. So Rich has got to continue to build off of this, and he's got one more match today.
It kind of speaks to the depth of the weight class. I mean, Mitchik goes out there and takes down Marinelli, putting Richie himself. Massa. I'm sorry, correct. Michigan's Massa. Richie obviously gets knocked off, and Richie's a guy that just won a world title. You know, I know it's different styles of wrestling, but the weight class is loaded.
Oh, it's loaded. I was talking to my dad this morning, and when the 165 quarters were going on, he was like, my head was spinning. You know, he's up in the crowd, and that type of wrestling. You got Penn State Joseph at Penn State getting headlocked by Wanzak from Minnesota. Richie and Wick are wrestling. You got all these Massa and Marinelli.
Right.
I mean, the weight is just stacked. Martinez. You mentioned Martinez.
Right.
Now,
yeah, exactly. For sure.
He's going for his fourth Big Ten title. So I mean, the weight is loaded. And then around the country, there's also some really good guys. So Richie knows he has a big challenge. He toyed with the idea of going 57 early in the year, but he decided to move up, and I think it's been a great decision for him. He's wrestling tough. He looks definitely strong, and he's filled out at the weight. And I give him a lot of credit because that was a hard-fought match, and he stayed at it to the end. He looked good last night too against Martinez. He got put on his back for a 6-point move, but he's wrestling really well. He's a very driven kid, and he likes challenges, and he likes a good fight, and that's what that was.
A lot of passion particularly at the end of the match. Richie was pretty animated at the conclusion of the match, and then at the was able to. You and Coach Brand seem to be having some words, and I'm sure it's probably all in competition. But you want to take us through what happened there?
Oh yeah, I think that's the Iowa mentality. They want to try to intimidate you, but we're not scared. You know, we're not afraid. I've seen those Iowa guys my whole life, and to me, they're just two twin brothers that happen to be decent at wrestling. So it doesn't really intimidate me or our guys. So our guys want to battle them, and they know why Richie was revved up, and he probably shouldn't act like that, but they at the Midlands they were the two of them. They were taunting him a little bit. So Richie's an excitable kid, and rightfully so. He wrestled a good match. So give him the credit. They talk trash to us when they win. So Richie felt like but as a coach, you're supposed to be an adult, and they don't. That program, they don't act like adults.
Anything else, Coach?
No, that's it.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.